Banks are getting a bailout. You're not. You're too small to bail. They're too big to fail. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5. And I'm pissed every time I see, bailouts and stuff like that for the banks. That means that if a banker, runs out of money because they spent it on private jets and women and all kinds of crazy stuff, well, they get a bailout. They get more money so they can continue that nonsense. Whilst if you, can't afford to pay for your children and to go to school and all that kind of stuff and to survive, well, you get nothing. This is the world we live in. So, and you think, if you think that's not fair, right? Wait until you get the bill for it, because that bill comes when prices go higher, right? And you can't, if you think you can't afford stuff now, wait until later. So I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can avoid all that in today's episode during the news section, and then going over some TA so that you guys can, hopefully make some money and, pay the bills, and then, vote by placing some of that money that you earn into Bitcoin, right? There you go, into Bitcoin, and, save it for as a vote against the banksters. And the less they have, right? Because remember, they could print money, right? And they right now, they don't realize that they have access to this asset, and they don't think it's that great. But more and more people are understanding that, and you don't want to have them get a hold of this asset and still make you a slave. Please do that before they do, okay? All right, that's it. If you're interested in trading, you can trade this TA and join the World Series of Trading. I got the shirt on from Bybit. Thank you guys. And or you could just deposit, some money and a small amount of money, and then you could get $30,000. All right. Always look for some more ID. I mean, if you can't afford a passport, rns.davincij15.com, right? I don't get any money for it, but I just get some recognition that I'm bringing some people over there. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, so head over there and, get your Palau ID today. Okay. Once again, in 3 days, I'm going to be at the NCRYPTO Awards, Slava Ukraini, and that's going to be in Kyiv, but I will be doing that remotely. And also Blockchain Live between October 22nd and 23rd. Pretty cool. All right, let's go over the next gens. Right? Wow. Getting a little bit more volume in the early mornings. Yes. Didn't wake up early today. Really didn't. Some days you can do it. Some days you can't. Anyways, PayPay, we're backing off a little bit, but don't worry. I think PayPay will start to fly soon. And same with Orc. Man, we've backed off a lot, but don't worry. I believe that Orc will get back to its heydays once again. Same with Waffles. All right. These are, we have some trying times, and that's just the way it is. The market doesn't always give you what you want. All right, let's head over to the news for the day. This link should be in the description. There it is. And let's go over this. Is Bank of America down? Some users report seeing zero balances. I have Bank of America. I wonder if I'm seeing a zero balance. Let's see. I'm now at Bank of America. I know. I just realized that. Bank B of A. Let's see if I have a zero balance. That would be interesting if I have a zero balance. Let's see if I have a zero balance, right? Just for fun. There it is. I just got the notification. No zero balance. Okay, thank God. This scared me. All right. If your Bank of America customer sees zero balance in your account in the bank app or online bank on Wednesday, you're not alone. Some Bank of America customers were reporting issues accessing their online accounts and seeing their balances on Wednesday afternoon. Okay. Yes. zero. Thousands of reports that some of the website down detector started around 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and continued into the afternoon, according to down detector. Well, this is why we have Bitcoin, because Bitcoin doesn't go down, right? Maybe the application that you're using might have some glitches, right? But Bitcoin network still continues. So, anyways, digital assets, CANTON network token, gold, Eurobonds, glitz. After a successful U.S. Treasury project, digital asset has turned its attention to collateralizing more bonds and gold. Well, you're going to collateralize bonds on the crypto network? That's interesting. Same with gold, but I would be careful with that, but whatever. Digital Assets has completed another large pilot project demonstrating the tokenization power of the CANTON network. This time, it worked with clearing and settlement service Euroclear and the World Gold Council's global law firm Clifford Chance to tokenize gold bonds, euro bonds, and gilt. I guess that's some sort of like type of bond that I don't know of. The project brought together 27 unnamed market participants, including 11 observers on the CANTON testnet, where the tokenized assets and used them as collateral over 500 real-time atomic transactions divided into 6 categories. Niche. I mean, it's good for the large players. This is great. They can do that. I'm surprised that XRP isn't there doing this, because that's originally what it was designed to do. But whatever. So yeah, that's the way it is. I mean, it wasn't designed to tokenize. It was designed to do a fulfillment so that they can instantly transfer they would sell their asset into XRP and rebuy it somewhere else in another place on the planet. So that's how it was really designed. It wasn't designed as a token that you could transfer, but whatever. Okay. Global liquidity is exploding. What this means for Bitcoin, inflation, and your crypto wallet. Well, liquidity, meaning that, hey, you know what? The money markets is expanding like rapidly. And that means probably we're going to see some sort of massive, black swan event in the markets. All right, finally, more bank bailouts are coming. That's how it should be. What? This is ridiculous, man. Anyways, guys, you need to this is coming, right? And there's lots of evidence of that. This is coming, right? The Fed is printing more money. If you watch the Moon Show, we saw some more evidence of that. This is your only chance to vote against them. You can't go to the banking system and say, no, don't do that. Or your government say, that's not fair. They can't put gas in their jet. Well, no, they have to go under. No, it doesn't work that way. They make sure that they can put gas in their jet to fly whatever they want all the time. Right? You can't put gas in your car? That's a you problem. So you have to start making some sacrifices, start storing this, even if it's a little bit, right? Because there's no other way. They will continue to get free money and you won't. That's the way it is. This is how it is. So use this, because this money ain't free. They can't print any more of it. They can't block you from using it. So this is how you get back at them. All right. So once again, bybit.davincij15.com for the World Series of Trading, right, on Bybit. And let's take a look what Bitcoin is doing. Right now, we broke down from the 38.2. We're right just above it, right? But because we came back above, but it doesn't look like we're going to hold. The 61.8 is the most likely target at this point, but we might bounce back up because this looks like this thing might reverse a little bit if we break this downward trend. So let's just see if there's any indication of a breaking of the downward trend. Liquidity in the top level. Not much. There is a little bit up here, but the high leverage trades here on 5 minutes. Let's go down to a 5 minute and see how they're going to manipulate this thing. Boom. Okay, so there we go. There was a lot of heat down there. That's why they came down. Yeah, I thought so. Because I was saying, okay, well, this looks like a clear target. Last night I was thinking, and yeah, there it is. And there is a little bit more down here, so wouldn't be surprised if we tried to get it. But we are getting a lot more liquidity at the top than at the bottom. So I would say, ooh, what was that? At the lower time frames, I would be careful here. Look at that. This looks like a juicy target for 64, 65-ish. I don't see that being a target because that's way up here. Jeez, oh darn, yeah. It's from the breakdown level. So this might be a target before we actually roll over right up here. Just like all of a sudden just reverse up to here and then get those guys and then go back down. So look for something like that. It's going to be a little bit more on this side of here of this trend line before we actually do something like that. So you might want to wait for it to play out. Looking at Ethereum, right? There doesn't seem to be any kind of liquidity. Ooh, that's a lot. Yeah, at the lower level. So this is, oof, that's the target, just like we thought. Looking at Ethereum quickly, you can see now, oof, we're broken down from the 2400 level, and yeah, the next target, right, which is, you know, right where I have my this red area is, this red line here is most likely target. But the good news is we were hoping that it would not break too far down, because if we retest this lower level here too much, like really right here, that's where the liquidity is, unfortunately. That's not a good sign. This is like crap. We were like all disappointed. We were very sad at the moon show. So let's move this up right here. That if we come back down here, it is not good. Not good at all. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.